Hey everyone, today in our MBS Whiteboard Talk, we're going to go over 3 common diet mistakes that people make. One of the most common diet mistakes that people make is making drastic changes. So we have our typical 200-pound American who eats 2,000 calories, and 50% of their calories come from carbs, which is pretty typical for Americans. One of the common things I hear people doing is I'm going to cut out all my carbs, I'm going to cut out all my carbs. What they cut out, all of their carbs, they're cutting out over 50% of their calories. And they're going to suffer some metabolic changes due to that. It's going to slow down making fat loss even harder. So instead of making drastic changes, we want to make slow, subtle changes that we can continue over time. The second most common diet mistake that people make is failing to plan for the long term. You hear all these 21-day challenges and 90-day challenges, and while those are good, motivating time periods to get you going, sometimes they don't set people up for long-term success. So anytime you're thinking about changing your diet, plan for the long term. Choose a plan that you can stick to. If your plan involves you eating 5 meals a day, but you spend all day at work in the situation where you can't eat, that may be very difficult for you to eat 5 times a day. Choose foods that you enjoy. If you absolutely hate chicken, rice, and broccoli, don't make chicken, rice, and broccoli the foundation of your nutritional plan. And make small changes. This is kind of piggybacking off of the first one. But make small changes. You don't have to drastically, totally renovate your diet. Maybe make one small change at a time. Maybe it can be making sure you have enough protein at each meal. Maybe it can be make sure that you have a good quality breakfast. And then slowly making changes that are going to build up over time to be a total new diet. The third common diet mistake that people make is focusing on only one component of nutrition. Now there are 5 components of nutrition: calories, macros, food choice, timing, and individuality. And most of the fad diets that you hear about tend to only focus on one of these components. So you've heard of counting calories or something like Jenny Craig or Weight Watchers. They're only focusing on calories. They call them points, but it's still just calories. Macros, you've heard of If It Fits Your Macros. Food choice, paleo is a very good example of just a diet that only focuses on food choice. Timing, carb backloading is a good example of something that focuses on timing. Individuality, if you've ever heard of the blood type diet, that's kind of one that only focuses on that. But all 5 components of nutrition play a major role. So if you're only focusing on one of them, you're missing out on the rest of the components that can make a big difference in your diet. So be sure to take into account all of these because they all play a major role. There you have it, 3 common diet mistakes that people make: making drastic changes, failing to plan for the long term, and focusing on only one component of nutrition. Stay tuned for more MBS Whiteboard Talks.